Hey guys, welcome back. It's been a while. Thanks for watching. Look, we got a Jeskai mid-range deck here. There is some Jeskai control decks rolling around, and this is my variation of it. I call it mid-range because I run an Aurelia and a couple of 4/4 Vidges, and I could kind of sometimes bust out wins as early as turn 6 with a sneaky Aurelia War Leader with a Shiko in play and just pound some damage in. But it's borderline mid-range control, and it could be played a multitude of ways. I built this deck based off of the list that Andrea Mingucci had. I just came down on the Bezas, the Shikos, because I didn't have them crafted, and I like playing decks with one-of. I think it gives it a lot of versatility and an increase in decision making, which is also great when you're playing 4 stock ups because you get to look at, oh look, there's an Abrade there, and I really need that now, or whatever. Of course, we're playing one Jeskai Revelation. I just had to. I love this card. I was kind of sad to see that it was cut from most of the Jeskai control lists in professional play lately. But yeah, we're doing a full breakdown at the end, but the gist of it is survive, temporary lockdown the aggro decks out, and then just control them with awesome amounts of value with Shiko, with Meringue. This Twining Twins is so good. I think I'm the only person who's ever played it in Standard. Obviously not, but like I never see this card. I don't think I've ever seen it in a Standard game, and it's really good. I'm pretty high on it. So, guys, check it out. Hope you enjoy. See you soon. All right, it's time to get that Mythic. End of the month here. We are Diamond 1. Just got a little bit of days. 2 days here. A little bit of days. Just don't mind me. Um, it's a pretty risky keep. We really need a third land, but we do have some nice interaction with an Exhale and a Skimmering Strike. We'll risk it. I don't mind keeping 2 on the draw. On the play, it's a bit extra risky, but with the extra draw spell there, I think it's fine. What would I counter and what would I tap? I think I just counter that, honestly. Especially since I drew the second one. That is trouble for sure. I think I just counter another Manifold Mouse. It's just too strong of a start. Amberheart Challenger? Same boat, like, get it out of here. If the opponent doesn't have Monstrous Rage, it's good. If he does, we're in trouble. Mice, eh? Man, these draws, though. Try to hit the land now. Okay, there's hope. Find another white source. It's tapped. I mean, I guess we gotta try to make it work here. We'll go tap land next turn, hold up Get Lost. And then hopefully temporary lock down his whole board and make it out of this not dead. Taking 6 here. Go to 10. Next turn I blast that. It deals 3 to me. Do I have to blast this now in case he has Hexproof? Well, I instantly left that there. I am scrambling. Not playing good Magic right now. Okay, that's good. It dies. 7. I take another 3. If he doesn't play creatures... Alright, never mind. Temporary lockdown. If he didn't play a creature there, might be better to play stock up and dig for a Lightning Helix. There's the Shard Mage's Rescue. You know, that card gets a lot worse if you know about it, which I now do. Alright. Can we get out of this from 4 life? Depends if he has creatures in hand. Screaming Nemesis would do me in for sure. Emberheart Challenger, I'd be done. Alright. Yeah, let's start like this. And we get 2 nice interaction spells here. I think I'll take them both. Keep mana up. At worst, I'll just draw a card with the dragon here. Yeah, I think I want to draw a card. The deeper the better. I really want to find a Lightning Helix and or that. Alright, that's game then. I love this card as a one of fun of. I've seen a lot of decks in the recent Pro Tours not playing any of it. I love it as a one of. Return that to spell his hand, 4 damage there. And now he can't cast it with Offspring again. God, what a stabilizer. Up to 8 life. I was not expecting that draw, but it saved us for sure. Alright, so he has the Shard Mage's Rescue available. So first we'll stock up. Exhale it is. Wonderful. And a land. Keep it rolling. Let's just show them our dominance here. And I think I could say good game. Gain 3 more life, go to 11. I don't know how he killed me from 11 here. You got 1 shot, 1 opportunity. Day of Judgment? What? That was something. Well, that's not the proper use of this card, but, you know, when you need it, it does act as a 4/4 beater that you can just do your thing with. Yeah. Usually you hit Swift Spiral on something to stabilize early. But, you know what? I'm happy to show it off as a nice win con here. Didn't need to counter that, because I'd rather copy this and lethal him in the air. It's 8 damage, brother. Oh my god, wait, they have ward. I'm good. Phew. I really thought there for a second. GG, game 1. Alright. Bit of a close call, rough start there, but that brings us to 1 win. You know, if we could just get 5 more wins in a row, that would be decent. What have we got? I like this hand. I mean, it's missing some earlier interaction for sure. But on the play, I guess we could lean on Rediscover the Way to find something good. Really looking for 2 mana bells here. Okay, we are happy to see opponent do nothing there. Very happy. Change the equation. I do like this card. It's so good for the Quarry Cutter. But we can't cast it now. And next turn we want to rediscover the way and moving on to bigger things, so 1 turn too late for you to change the equation. Oh, Lizard aggro. This deck's got potential. Let's start. We go gas here. Sad to lose the stock up. Blood gassed, okay. That was a wonderful draw. Truly wonderful. Oh my god. We're gonna blow opponent out in a turn here. First, we want to cast the Beza. We're gonna get a nice trigger off of Rediscover the Way, giving this double strike hitting for 8. Really changing the tides here. This is a bit less of an aggro deck and a bit more of a control deck. or sorry, a bit less of a control deck and a bit more of a mid-range deck. I'm definitely trying to not let the games go too late and push some damage. So that's fine. Veza dies. We don't have to temporary lockdown anymore. And I have a feeling that this is going to be a pretty good card against them. Opponent misplayed and played a land before combat there. He had no reason to. Now here, I could just cast the Gear Hulk and shuffle this Bloodghast into their library. But I don't think that's the play here. I'd rather just stock up. Grab a land. I have enough card draw in my hand with the dragon there. Yeah, this is better. It just puts me in such a dominating position. I went from last turn thinking I could play this like a mid-range deck and be aggressive and crack in for 8 and put pressure on opponent to I'll just stock up and wait to get extra value on this lockdown. From mid-range to control really quick. And that's one thing about these decks that are very versatile. They get harder to pilot because you don't always take the same lines. Some games, the path to victory is going to be very different than other games. It's pretty great here. We get to lock down these Bloodghast that are troublesome and always come back while holding up 3 steps ahead. What could opponent have here? That's what I'm talking about. What a game. Clean control. GG. Alright, full disclosure, I just had another victory, but I had to cut it from the video because it was a terribly long game with counter magic and a lot of not fun stuff and a lot of roping going on. So by the end of it, I just said this is not good content and had to cut it. But the takeaway here is that we were Diamond 3, or Diamond 1 with 3 wins now. So, 3 for 3, and on the way to Mythic. I think his hand's a bit too slow. I mean, we have all our colors, and we have a good wipe, lots of gas, and finally a Gear Hulk, which I think is awesome in this deck. But cannot afford to keep this. Just too slow. And speaking of slow-ass opponents, getting roped. Okay, this is better. Back the Aurelia here, even though she's so much fun. Aurelia, what a great win con for this deck. I really hope it comes up today. And yeah, really glad I didn't keep that that first hand that had no interaction on 2. I guess I'll keep that there. Too risky. I need lands, but I also need interaction. Oh yeah, that is a good start for opponent. What's it gonna be? Okay, I've seen some people playing this case lately. I almost feel like I don't counter it, like... It doesn't hurt me, so... Yeah, I'm glad to have not countered that. Very glad. Screaming Nemesis or something. Steel Cutter. Yeah, I think that's good enough to just counter. Okay, Vess is gonna do some work here. Four life and 2 chump blockers. Pretty good. Pretty good. Nothing to hit in the graveyard with Shiko is terribly sad. Oh boy. Ooh. Rough, rough, rough. Okay, temporary lockdown off the top. No. Does Shiko even get us out of this? Like, I think the opponent may have got us here. It buys us one turn. He's getting gassed up by the Crimson Case. Oh no, good game, dude. Hey, you can't win them all, man. That's a solid L right there. Finally got caught up on. Maybe if I kept that original hand that was super slow with no turn 1 or 2 plays, I would have won with the temp lockdown. It is what it is. Alright, let's do this thing. Just a quick 4 wins and we are Mythic. No messing around here. We love this hand. This is great. Let's go. Surveil. Bottom. Graveyard. Whatever. The Corey Cutter deck. There it is. I was waiting for this one. I feel like this is the deck to beat right now in the meta. It's awesome. I'm a big fan of it. Yes, we will resolve that one. We'd rather counter the Cutter. I'm okay with this. It's worth it. I still gain my 3 life, but the big thing is that he's down a 1 mana spell. And those 1 mana spells are invaluable in his deck. They do so much work. That's what we were waiting for. Spell Pierce? No. Okay, so I think we're pretty stable now. Looks like an untapped mana, just nice. I think I'll just run this 4/4 out. Yeah, we're almost there now. We're very close. Did he find his Corey Cutter? I think I'll block here. That seems a bit too risky. Alright, they trade. We're down to 3, man. Alright, come on. Yeah, if he had something, he would have cast it last turn for sure. Back up to 6 here. And we want that, because we want to return all of his stuff to hand next turn. Not a great target, but whatever. We were dangerously close to death here. Of course, we do not want to return the Storm Chaser's talent. It's a beautiful 1 mana. Prowess triggering, creature creating non-creature spell. Alright. Can I start hitting him with the crackback? Now this might be... Oh, wait a second. Is that lethal? No, it's just shy. It's just shy of lethal. But we're good here. We crack back for sure. Yes, so 6 mana is what it takes to counter spell and create a token copy. Wait a second. If he has Spell Pierce here... If he has Spell Pierce, I just lose? No, these decks don't play counter magic typically. I will go with what knowledge I have of the meta and say typically there's no counter magic in these Prowess decks, or these Corey Cutter decks. And we made it. Opponent still has a bit of gas in him. But he thinks he has one more turn here, but actually, finally, the Aurelia comes down. Untap him, baby. And if he wasn't dead, there'd be a whole extra phase. GG. All right, brings us back up to Diamond 3 wins. Just 3 to go. Let's get it. All right. Change the equation. Pretty good enough for me, I think. Steel cutter again. Good. It's about time this deck shows up. Yeah, I think I have to keep this Get Lost. Need all the interaction we could get. There it is. It's super sad. Had we been on the play, this game would be so free. Alright, well. I almost feel like I have to change the equation until I can blow him out to stop a lot of damage with it. Like this really changes a lot. Do I change the equation? No, I think I get lost, actually. Alright. How do we win this? Temporary lockdown. I was thinking it. I manifested it. I just couldn't think of the card name in that incident. Oh man, I'm sorry. I slow rolled opponent there. There's the other steel cutter. Okay, we're good. Lots of counter magic, lots of card draw. Look at this. Yeah, you could have that. I think you could have that too. We'll start digging. So we're at 12 here. That Lightning Helix is great. We'll keep the land as well. I think stock up might be a bit slow for what we're trying to do. I'd like to find an untapped land at the top of our library here. Really, I love you so much, but it's just not the time. Maybe I just blast one of these now in case he, double spells with the Monster's Rage to prowess, and have his guy live. There we go. Untapped land. Dude. We'll hit this and this. Really slow him down. Hey, we got him. Just like last game with the resolved Big Dragon and 3 steps ahead in hand with 6 mana. We could just hit him with Counterspell, copy our guy, crack back, win. Although no Aurelia this time to really combo him out. Hello. If he goes Corey Steelcutter first, I confidently say he's not playing Spell Pierce because I was not punished last time. Why should anything change? Phew. I was scared, I won't lie. We just rip an untapped land, we just bolt his face and win. Or Lightning Helix. Or a... what's the Jeskai Dragon? Shiko? Yeah, Shiko. Reanimate a Helix. Your game, dude. Yes! Yes! Love this deck, man. Jeskai Revelation as a one of, man. Oh, feels so good. Okay, just 2 more. Hey, we're on a roll here. Alright, let's get it, man. Let's get it. Beautiful hand. We like this. We love it. We'll go blue first to hold up the counter magic. I feel it's a bit more reliable than a braid. And I think I know the deck we're against. With a stock up in hand already, I'll just spin this. I think we're up against... Oh, I do not know the deck. I know the deck. It's just a different version of it. It just plays 1 and 2 drops with Raise the Past. Return all 2 drops to the field, and then it combos off. It gets 1,000,000 ETB triggers when everything returns at once. You gain a life of each creature, and then they have a drain effect. Whenever you gain a life, they lose life, and it just insta wins through 1,000,000 triggers on the stack. That is a always counter spell because it turns off all of your counter spells. So and let's just stock up here. Definitely need at least 1 land. Change the equation. No, we'll take 3 steps ahead here. We'll go for the big value plays in the late game. Since it feels like we're not under too much pressure. All we gotta do is counter Raise the Past and we're good. From now on, he could cast Raise the Past, so we just hold it up. And at this point, even if he does cast Raise the Past, he doesn't have his die triggers. It doesn't have any, when it enters triggers, something bad happens. No, oh, did I just let that resolve last turn and not pay attention? Whoops. Thinking too much about opponent's combo and not enough about the game. Relax. Okay. God, I wish I had Lightning Helix to the Voice of Victory. I didn't have mana. Well, I mean, I could have played this out. Not bad. We'll do that and we'll pass. We have counter magic up for Raise the Past here. There it is. We'll hit him with this one. We don't need to. If he has another Raise the Past in hand, I could get got here. But even with reanimating all of that, I wouldn't be dead. Damn it, I don't know what to do. I think I'll go Chico. I go face here because he wants his creatures in the graveyard anyways. Does he have it? No. He is likely to find a Raise the Past before too long. But I got the counter magic here. I think we might be good. We might be stable here. That's fine, right? If it's not Raise the Past, we don't counter it. We keep that for that. We just play patient. Hit him for 4 vigilance per turn. Did he leave one on top there? Great card. Smash for 4. Be patient here. We're gonna take 3. Maybe I should have abraded last turn as well. Okay, he's got to raise the pass on top now. No. No, he's still digging for him. Damn. I'm playing bad. I'm giving this guy extra triggers. Take your time, bro. Not 5 now. Pick a stock up, but we can't afford to cast it. We got to keep up 3 steps ahead for sure. Next turn, we could just win by hitting him with Shiko and then casting another Shiko. You know what that would be awesome with? What he just did? The Vine Lasher. Yeah, he's not playing any. The Vine Lasher is the 1/1. He's a 1/2 that has Offspring 2 and makes a copy. Whenever landfall, deal 1 damage to target opponent. Better make sure I have a Lightning Helix in the graveyard. I do. Sometimes these unusual combo decks can be harder to play against than other decks that are kind of better, like the Steel Cutter, because you don't know exactly what their combo is, what they're going for, until sometimes it's too late, and it could definitely result in a loss sometimes. But pulled that one off barely, but we got him. So GG, one more, 1 win to go. It's time. I'm gonna keep this hand greedy, so the land low, but it has a Surveil and a card draw. So, and of course, we could Helix, we could Exhale. So that's great. We're good. We're good. We're in this game. Alright. Alright. We're against the Convoke deck. This deck can be very quick. I think what we want is just look for temporary lockdown. Okay, we hit 1. And probably go land otherwise. Yeah. Let's do that. Put the Gear Hulk to the bottom. Unfortunate I haven't got to show off the Gear Hulk and the flickering of it with the Wind Fairies. Aw, opponent just scoops like that. What a way to hit Mythic, man. Lame game. If it wasn't the game that made it to Mythic, I would have not put it in the video because not too exciting, you know. Well, let's Mythic Champion, let's go. Achievements, yeah. I'm a big fan of the achievements. I don't know if I've said this yet, but yeah, big fan. Let's see where that placed us. We went on a pretty nice win streak at the end there. Surprise! Limited Mythic as well. I was up to rank 41 in Limited Mythic, number 41. and then just 2 bad drafts in a row, and just every loss I got, I would lose 100 ranks, and every win I got, I'd go up like 4 or 5. It was terrible. But, you know, what are you going to do? C'est la vie. We did it. We hit Mythic before the end of the season. Let's, oops, not packs. Let's break this deck down properly here. Jeskai midrange with Twining Twins. I am a big fan of these guys. This deck, to be clear, was a very similar version of this was played by Andrea Mengucci. The big difference is that he was playing 4 Shikos and 4 Bezas. And it was a bit more control-y, I feel. Although this is definitely borderline control. I call it mid-range because it makes me feel better, but whatever. Let's get into it here. I am playing some one of fun ofs instead of playing 4 and 4. And those are the Gear Hulk, the Aurelia War Leader, the Jeskai Revelation, and an extra copy of the River Regent, as well as 1 Durger Island Dragon. All of this makes great target for these Twining Twins' first ability. This first ability, it didn't really come up much in all like 7 games that I played today. But remember, it can't hit tokens, right? Just non-tokens, but it flickers them. And it's really important for these mono red decks when they're on the play. They go Heartfire Hero and then Monstrous Rage it. Well, you just flicker that thing. It doesn't get its die trigger. It comes back into play as a 1/1 without the rage, without its counters that it had. So that's really, really valuable. And then later, of course, you can flicker your own Shiko. The Gear Hulk is a great target. The Meringue River Regent is huge. You do it before their end step. You have to remember that this card, it brings it back before their end step. So it also can be used to retaliate to Sunfalls, to board wipes. It's very versatile, and I'm a big fan of this card, man. Like it's really, really good. So yeah, it's nice to see a card really perform that no one else is playing. And otherwise, what else we got in here? Of course, 3 Steps Ahead can also copy a creature, which is fun to have nice ETB effects. And yeah, that's it, man. Stock up is huge. Shiko having lots of variety of targets to hit is really big, right? You could hit the Get Lost for enchantments, the Abrade for artifacts, the Helixes to gain life, and of course the Stock Up 2, aptly named Stock Up. That's it, dude. That's all I got, man. GG, made Mythic. Had a great run today. I think went 7-1 with 1 video I didn't put, or 1 game I didn't put in the video because it was just too shit, but we won anyways. And yeah, hey guys, thanks for watching. If you want, like, subscribe, whatever, or don't. It's up to you. Bye.